All right, good afternoon, happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing so well, enjoying yourself. Just got done shoveling some snow. Snow has come back, which it's all right. It's only temporary. Can't complain too much about it. It's okay. And the other thing, let's jump right in though. We don't have as much time. So last time, what happened? Quite a few things happened. So we moved up to the tower, and Zazat unlocked the barrier tower for us. We fought the tower, which was a battle that I really shouldn't have won because I didn't have the right mechanics in place and my team wasn't ready. But we were able to push through. Definitely didn't have the right strategy. Then we learned that Zazat sacrificed himself. Galuf is obviously very frustrated about this. One of the 4 warriors, right, is caught. He's very sad about this. So he loses a good friend, also a fellow king. So not good. Very upset. And then there's a whole emotional toll. He thinks about it. It's, we go actually back down in the submarine to check, and then we leave and we just don't go back. Then we have access to the submarine. So then we actually say, hey, let's check in with the sage, Kaido. And so this sage is not a human. This sage is a turtle, a 7-year-old turtle. Kind of a play on the fact that turtles live longer than humans, some turtles, which is kind of cool. And then he tells us, hey, you actually have to go to the Forest of Moor, because that's where Exdeath is actually from. And in that time period, we actually learned that Exdeath is a tree. Okay, interesting. So the fact that Exdeath is a tree, we learned that, kind of makes me think a little bit about like Norse mythology and Yggdrasil, the tree of life. But in this time, it's like the tree of literal death, Exdeath. So the fact that Exdeath is a representation of a tree is pretty fascinating reveal. We've never fought a tree before. That is the big bad. It's kind of cool. And so basically 500 years ago, he turned into a sentient tree. Prior to that, and then Kaido sealed Exdeath. And we learned, though, that, all the heroes, the barriers are kind of breaking down in the other world. So he's kind of freed. Not great. Anyway, so we go through. Halfway through, Exdeath actually burns down this Forest of Moor because he doesn't want us to go in. He doesn't want us to do that. So then we follow this little Moogle. It's cool that the Moogles are so helpful in this game, right? And we learned that in this Final Fantasy universe, at least this world, they communicate with telepathy. So we go in, we're hidden, then the forest continues to burn everything, we go back out, and then we kind of actually meet these 4 crystals. We fight the crystals, we don't think that we don't even know they're crystals at the time. We defeat them, and Exdeath says, well, thank you so much for doing the work for me. Then he tries to kill you. At this time, Cryle comes in. Cryle says, no, you're not going to kill Grandpa. Again, we're still not sure about the in-between branch of what happened between we just skip a generation. And so from there, we then see that Cryle is then in danger once she tries to protect all of us. And Galuf he has this battle where he's basically dead the entire fight, but he's still holding on. And Exdeath doesn't understand what emotions is he acting out of. You're acting out of anger or hatred. I've never seen this before. And Galuf says this is not anger or hatred. He never alludes to what it is. He never says directly what it is, but it is alluded to that it is love. After that, the party tries to kill Galuf, but Phoenix down, Jiraga, all of these items doesn't matter. He's passed on, and then we see him using the tree actually to communicate with us after he's passed on. And Cryle is then granted all of Galuf's powers, and Cryle joins our party and fights on with us. And that was basically where I stopped. So I grinded a bit off stream, made some progress, and leveled up a little bit. I also went in and killed the Gill Turtle, which is pretty cool. Not always easy to do. So I killed the Gill Turtle. That took some that took a little bit of work, but nonetheless, now I'm in a good place. I am in a good place, and I am very excited to now enter Exdeath's castle. So here we are. Decided to level up a few other classes. I haven't really goofed around with the Mystic Knight. Maybe it'll be worth it. I feel like a Summoner and a Time Mage is kind of not the greatest party, but let's see here. Let's see, we could be a Samurai two-handed for now. Or we could be a Dragoon, the dual wields, maybe. See, oh, that's the problem, is two-handed. Swords, katanas, no. So let's actually, with that in mind, let's pick the samurai. Let's do two-handed with the samurai. Okay, I think we'll be well off in this regard. Yeah. Okay. A good physical attack, good physical attack, good physical attack. Yeah, I think this will be a good setup. I'm excited to see how it goes. To Exdeath Castle we go. And I wanted to make sure that I actually did all the things previously that I needed to do. I didn't want to be in a place. This is not good. Exdeath's on the top floor. Exdeath just waltzed through. We were completely powerless against him. Doc Exdeath won for us. So I didn't actually... so strong. I didn't actually know at this point, though, that Exdeath... And this, I don't think we fight here. We couldn't do a thing. Exdeath's on the top floor. I think we had to go through the basement. That's where Galuf jumped in. Okay, so now... Okay, and now we can fully heal up. I remember this from before. And we can also save, which is cool. Just letting you know, like, this is going to be a big dungeon. That's the foreshadowing they're doing here with the save point. Hey, Joey, how's it going? How's it going? Good afternoon from me. It is almost 1 o'clock. I got a little late bit of a start because of the fact that I had some snow outside and I wanted to off-stream just kind of take care of some leveling stuff. I fought the Gill Turtle. That was painful. If you did not know what you were doing against that Gill Turtle, that would have been quite the battle. Oh, it's okay. Cool. So you're West Coast time. Right on. You're West Coast time. Yeah, I'm East Coast. I'm in the Midwest. That makes sense. Do I have encounters? Oh, okay, there you go. Didn't mean to have encounters off there. I was just moving around. Diamond Shield. Will anyone? No, I don't think anyone's going to benefit from that. Nope. Oh, you know what? I think we have a really strong melee team, actually. I'm probably overpowered. Reflect Mage. So by default, they all have Reflect on. Nice. Sword Dance shouldn't be reflected yet. Two-handed Blue Mage. I think this will do a lot of damage too. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I even need the Samurai with the setup I've got to have two hands, but that's okay. Blind Wolf. These guys cannot see. How's everything going for you though, Joey? I feel like I didn't get in that weekend stream last week, so I didn't have the ability to chat with you as much. But we did get to talk on Wednesday, which was nice that I got to jump in, but you jumped in a little late because you didn't even know, which is totally fair. How's everything going? I think there's 12 treasures here. I want to actually check on that. Under items. Treasures here. Ooh, okay, I lied. There are 15 total and there's 13 left. This isn't yours though. Twin lizards. I think I'm just gonna use melee and kill them. I do like the Reflect Mage, and I do like that in this game they said, hey, we are going to add something a little bit different. And at the end, I talked about this before, but it's kind of foreshadowing into the entire dungeon. Ooh, a Hellraiser, that's new. Into the entire dungeon of Final Fantasy VI, right? There's that Tower of Mirage, I think. I could be wrong with the name, but I think that'll be fun to go there. Got some coffee. I ran out of coffee, so I'm drinking instant. Oh my gosh. Rough. Oh, Arise. It's almost like a resurrect spell. Interesting. Castle 3rd floor. So this doesn't feel like... I feel like I want to put on Sea Passages or something, because it doesn't feel like there's anything here. Let's do that. No fine passages. Huh, what am I missing here? Okay, another ability. Find... What was the other one? Be able to find holes or something like that? Light step. Huh. Dead end, huh? Okay, get on for crazy. Cryo, where are you going? There's nothing in here. No, there is. All this is an illusion, created by Exta. What? Are you certain? Grandpa, give me strength. Helger, I see. Galuf has fallen as well. Doggin, Zazat, and Galuf have all shuffled off this mortal coil. I fear I haven't much longer either. Lord Calgar. Time for that longest of rests draws closer. Who goes there? Galuf. Galuf, is it you? What Kryl is... Galuf. I understand. Everyone, lend me your strength. Lord Calgar, we must tear down the illusion Exdeath has created. This is my last wish and final command. Send all your power to Exdeath's castle. Lord Calgar. So what does that mean? I see Grandpa and a wolf man. It must be Calgar. So like, are they? This is interesting. Their power. Everyone's power is. Whoa. Oh. This art style is really cool. Super dreary and like super. It's like dark and like demonic. I feel. Almost has Diablo vibes to it, in my opinion. Yeah, Kelly's power to destroy it. I wonder if he does it like completely with Galuf though, or I think Galuf can't act anymore. He's beyond the grave, so he's telling Calgar, and Calgar uses his final strength. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually really cool. So Joey, you said not much outside of warships. Sorry for always talking about it, but it's kind of hard not to when it's my job daily. Nah, don't worry about it. You're talking about it. It's something interesting to you. It means that you care about it and you're passionate about it, and it's better, right? I don't want you to come in here and feel like, you know, you have to always like hold my hand with assisting me in the game. Like, if you're having fun and you enjoy sharing about it, that's cool. I'm totally fine with that. One of these days, I think it would be cool. I've been thinking about this a little bit. I think it'd be cool for like us to either play warships together, or for, if you're interested, to maybe like play, you know, a multiplayer game. I think that'd be kind of cool. Whether it's, I'm actually thinking about how I'm gonna play through Final Fantasy. Oh, okay, that's cool. So on his death, he does that. Interesting, but he can't do it to the Twin Lizard. Oh, that's okay. That's actually cool. Yeah, like if that's something you're interested in, I mean, that's gonna be a long way from now. But I do want to play 11. I've heard good things about it, and there's also private servers you can play them for free. If that's not your jam, totally cool. I just figured I'd put that out there if you're interested, or at least warships, right? I at least like gotta play warships. You can play cooperative, right? Like in these large scale battles, actually. So when I was watching someone stream, I was watching someone play cooperatively with someone else. They were like two guys sitting next to each other. Ooh. All right, I think we just gotta go back. And they were playing cooperative with each other, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I need to... Cryo is blind. I need to make sure she can see. She's just like the enemies I'm fighting. Okay. So yes, you can have up to 3 players in all modes. Some even allow more than 3 players with teams. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's make sure you can see here. I think 3 is a nice amount of team, like to coordinate and things like that. I think like you're just able to. Ooh, okay, save point's gone. So does this mean? Oh, that door. Oh, wild. Ah, the graphic for the door is so cool. That sprite. And now, can I leave? I can. Is the outside different now? No, it's the same. Okay. Okay, interesting. Well, actually, the save would be here. Okay. And now, is there anything up here? Is it the same thing? Okay, the lava does not heal you. Red dragon, blue dragon. Okay. So, time magic. Let's see if we can slow these guys. Oh, Cryo's already dead. This is not good. Oh, man. Okay. Well, good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. That was brutal. That was so brutal. Okay. Woo. Woo. I gotta figure out a better way to fight those guys. First, I'm gonna use a tent. I didn't realize I was so low. Definitely want to get rid of fine pits. Let's put some white magic on here. Wield 2. can definitely do something better than that. I want to feel. I almost want to put blue magic. So Joey, you said operations are the biggest one. To sum it up, in real life operations, you need to win. The battles are based around real battles that took place, and they can take up to 7-player teams. Oh, that sounds awesome, actually. I feel like I also might want to do the control ability. Maybe. See how this goes. Iron Fist? Okay, this is different. Hopefully these guys won't be as bad. Wow, that was quite the crit. Ooh, always countering. Strong counter, too. I feel like, to respond more to you, I was gonna say, I feel like if, for example, I was gonna do that, it would be informative and interesting at the same time, because I'd get the chance to actually kind of learn more about the battles. I would get to see, obviously you could have alternative outcomes depending on how they're set up. I wonder if by default, though, some are set up kind of deliberately to be more advantageous, right, to other, I don't know if that makes sense, but they're in general set up to be more advantageous to, you know, certain, I guess, I don't want to say factions, but certain, like, you know, depending on whether it's the allies or the Axis or things like that, like, who would be supposedly, quote-unquote, better off or more well-positioned to win the battle based upon the real-life battle. Because I always think, depending on what's there, it's like, oh, well, like, one enemy, like, certain times you might have a you know, faction or a side that it has an advantage, quote unquote, but at the same time, I don't know what that is. At the same time, maybe you don't. I don't know, I'm curious. Is he gonna counter against me? Oh, interesting. I want to see if they're weak against anything. So that to me seems like it would be pretty interesting. 38. Okay. Vulnerable to lightning. They counter only physical, or do they counter magic too? No, just magic. It's just physical. Okay, with that in mind... Joey said, what Final Fantasy doesn't talk about much is the power of souls. Souls contain experience and magic. Your body doesn't get stronger, your soul does, and the soul can live on even after a body dies. Final Fantasy 2 is the first game that talks about souls with Minwu a little, but you don't see it again until here in 5. That makes sense. Like that makes a lot of sense thinking about it. Minwu is... I really liked Minwu, and I feel like, you know, his ultimate sacrifice... where he was basically just saying, like, I'll open this door so you can get the Ultima tome. That's pretty cool, roleplay-wise. Because he's so devoted to that, so that you can then beat the Emperor. I also thought Final Fantasy II overall was really, really well done in regard to the storyline and the changing map, and how you had so many things happening over time that just, oh, okay. These things change, like they make the world more interesting, they make the world better, so to speak. Like, oh, this actually seems to make a lot of sense. So I enjoy, I shouldn't say make the world better. Change the world based on everything happening. Okay. Definitely want to control one of them. Really need to control. Okay, that's miss. It's very bad. It's very bad. I feel like maybe I need to... I'm gonna paste everybody. Okay, that's good. So we got one enemy under my control. That's good. Net positive right here. Now, so this is where things, let's see. No, that's really bad timing. Okay, that's good at least. I also like how their regular attacks don't do that much. Oh, come on. That's not nice. Okay, so he has level 3 flare. Okay, so this is actually something to consider. Level 3 pair, so anything divided by 3. I don't actually know. Like what? Man, come on! Time magic. Can we just slow? Okay, well. Let's see here. Now I want a Spellblade, and I want to actually pick Blizzaga, so that'll be strong against this one. The Spellblade actually seems interesting, but it seems like time to prep that I don't love about it. Okay. White magic. Oh, okay, now with that one, though, it's not going to work, so I have to take that off with the Spellblade. Okay, good to know. Also, is anyone even going to... 41, 41, 41? No. So 30, and then 33, 36. I'd have to get to 42 for anyone to even get hit by that. Before I get flare, I need to get that. Okay. And then... let's see. So Joey says in Final Fantasy IV, as well a little with Edward who kept seeing his lover's soul and Tella who saw his daughter's soul, but that doesn't talk about the souls themselves. Yeah, that's I really did appreciate that mechanic in, or I guess it's not used the same way that it's used in 5, where you go to sleep and then characters get to have this very specific moment shared between the two of them. I think that's very cool. And so a character will go to sleep, and then you'll have, say, for example, like Lena and Varys become closer to each other. I think that's really cool. Or, for example, you have, like Barth and Galeth like talk at the bar. Or just basically you see all these little scenes that just give a little bit more depth to these characters. Which to me is really, it's kind of special. Something a little bit different, something a little interesting. It just adds to the context and the flavor of what's going on. And Edward, I remember too, like fighting the ghost after he basically like sees, right? He fights the ghost and his wife, so his betrothed, they are not married, betrothed, were just like have this moment together and like this believe in yourself. And I think it's got this nice idea of just believe in yourself. I think that's really good. Basement 1. Black Warlocks. That's not good. Oh, did you kill yourself there? Yep, you did. Power staff. I feel like that's a really generic item, but I'm curious if I've seen it before. Ooh. A staff that drives the target berserk. Interesting. It'd have to be a mage. So does it drive yourself berserk? And used attack? Okay. Adamantite Golem. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like I need to take... I don't know. Like, I like the Dancing Blade a lot. But there's something about... something about having it on with only one. It just seems like it's more of like a dancer weapon. Seems fun. It seems like fun and gimmicky. Joey said specifically Final Fantasy VII and higher games after that, they started getting into souls really often and just the concept of souls. I haven't played those games in so often, but I remember very much in 10, thinking about 10 and what 10 was doing. Like really important, like Titus kind of fading away. That was a big deal. Spoiler alert. But yeah, like what happens to Titus. Also, what happens to, for example, other characters, and like the whole idea of like sacrificing yourself, so that basically the world will be better off. And as the like being on this pilgrimage, as you know, that's a big deal. I don't remember it as much in 8 and 9. But that's something to consider. But yeah, the idea of souls and like something past your physical body. There's very much something in Final Fantasy VI I thought of, which is the Phantom Train. And that is interesting how, like, in Final Fantasy VI, coming up, like, what happens at the Phantom Train and, like, the expressway and, like, souls departing the world, going on to the afterlife. That's pretty interesting, too. Let's see here. Alright, what can we do with this Black Warlock? Can I break myself? That's great. That's wonderful. Love it. Love the fact that I can just control and break myself. And that's actually pretty good, that right there was pretty good experience. Maybe... Yeah, maybe I can fight some more and go from there. Yeah, I think auto attack's just slow you down. But leveling up and then being able to, I think, learn level 3 Flare from the Red Dragon would be super cool. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a little bit of time. You're going to do some grinding. I think it's probably worth it to do, though. Just because, why not do it here, rather than learn it later? And having all of the blue magic at my disposal for later, it just seems like it puts me in an advantageous situation, right? Like, don't be in a situation where you can't, it's harder for you to learn certain spells. It's like, just do it now. You know, just make it easy on yourself. This seems... like there's something here. This is actually where the heroes were captured, in the basement here. I remember. The heroes were captured in the basement. Everyone except for Galuf. They're like, ah. You can't go back. Interesting. Okay. No dice. We tried. You're dead now. Let's see if we can do anything. Control. Basically, that just stops one counterattack, which is not bad. They still do a lot of damage when they hit, though. But only with their counters. They don't do as much damage when it's not a counter, which is interesting. I don't think there's anything here. Red Dragon again. Oh, that's really not the time I want to run out of. That's really not the time that I want to run out of MP. Let's see. I feel like elixirs are just so plentiful. I've mentioned this before, but why not just keep using them? It seems silly not to. Okay, I don't think there's anything back here. That was silly. That was not the right move right there. Okay. Taking a little bit of damage, but no big deal. Alright, so we'll stop one of these, we'll stop one of these. And for this... Okay. Yeah, Kiraga takes quite a bit of MP though, so that's something to think about. Don't want to use that all the time. Is he in a daze? Okay, it was just for the first one. He was in a daze. I love when the samurai with the two-handed crits, it just feels so good. It's like, yep, dead. Oh, yep, dead. Okay, let's control the... Controlling the Black Warlock is cool. And just, you can break yourself if it works. Obviously, if it doesn't work, it's not good. It's important that it works. They have the whole litany of spells at their disposal that can be quite good. It makes a big difference. It makes life a lot easier. Oh, no control. See, when control doesn't work, that's where things get rough. Like, you don't want that. Drain. Okay. I'm trying to remember the one, not drain, what was it? There's the other one that's like sap, maybe, where they take your MP. I'm like, I don't like that either. Not a fan. Not a fan. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Low on health already. No one wants that. Yeah, it's pretty weak too. It just doesn't. I don't feel. Doesn't like feel vanish. All right, let's just Oh, and there goes Bart's. Let's put a gold needle on him. There we go. Welcome back, sir. You're no longer petrified. Like, no, you are petrified. Like, we're not even gonna give you a chance to make sure he's unpetrified. Wow. That's pretty quick. It's like, nope, he's petrified. But no, he's not. It's like, yes, he is. Constant tug of war. Constant tug of war between if he's petrified or not petrified. So, I feel that I'm in a weird place because I'm not seeing. I should have attacked the Reflect Mage probably. Because I don't think there's anywhere. Well, maybe I'm just missing it. Going. He said he's at the top floor. The top floor, the only way to get there is through that area that I was going to. That I was near the save point previously. But perhaps I didn't actually, like, go there? If that makes any sense? Maybe there's a door or something I didn't see. We've already dispelled the illusion, though. So I'm not sure. Perhaps there is something that I don't see. I'm just missing it. Could have been like Final Fantasy IV in the Land of the Summons where I just didn't see something. Is this a door? That is definitely not a door. Definitely not a door. Blaster. Oh. You have that one? What are you, prototype? There are quite a bit of capabilities. Their arsenal is rather large, right? They've always just got this ability to do some interesting attacks, which is actually pretty cool. Coral, jeez, bud. Coral. Not interested in this, okay? No one asked you to do this. let us live. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 9 NP. I wonder if Kiraga is just better, more mana efficient at this point. Obviously, white wins the best if you have a high amount of health, but can't learn Flare yet. Yeah, this is weird. Like, there's nothing here. There must be something down on that other floor that I missed. Or the illusion when I was going up, technically. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully I didn't actually use the Phoenix down. Look at me going into auto battle and thinking I'm doing the right thing. No, luckily, I wanted to use it though, even if I missed. These are important things to consider. I haven't been keeping track of how many Phoenix downs I have. 49. Worth a shot to see. Okay. I like how you can go up in Exdeath Castle, and just kind of explore and poke around. I hate using this. I don't want to use this. And we're not even into the main part of the cat, because we've got 2 of the 15 chests. So I feel like we're definitely... Oh, what? 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 Okay. That's interesting. That door was definitely not open earlier, before I went and explored other parts of the dungeon. Funky. This castle is playing mind games with me. You know, castle's got a castle. Okay, so now, at least I don't think it did. And if it did, that's okay. I just didn't see it. Okay, there's another switch. Magic Dragon. Okay. Want to take control of that Magic Dragon? Because I think I can teach myself Aroga. Okay. Well, or I can just learn it that way. Good times. That was fantastic. Don't have to worry about anything else. I've got the spell. Thank you. That's by happenstance. I just learned it. That's great. Okay. That was the other that was the other blue magic I wanted to learn here. Thank you for making my life so easy. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna have, if I can get level 3 Flare, then I'm only going to have 4 more abilities to learn. And I do like how it just kind of came up randomly, like, oh yeah, hey, we'll teach it to you. I'm like, oh, thanks. I appreciate you. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But the nice thing is, once I get level 3 Flare, I won't have to worry about getting those. And level 3 Flare is getting pretty close for me. But I know I do have to do something, oh boy. Seems like a lot of... I feel like I want to kill the Hellraiser so it doesn't raise a magic dragon again. Yeah. Seems like the way to go here. What is the strategy? Like, he's not that strong, but what if he... does like that. So that can chip away at your health pretty quick. These magic dragons. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to kill that guy. Speed ourselves up, kill that guy. Probably not necessary to haste myself, but it makes me feel a little better when fighting these guys. Like, I can get... Okay, ooh, level 2 olds. let's see if we can cast it. Oh, they're old now. Fantastic. Thank you for helping us. Now we're going to kill you. And that's basically what we're telling him. Like, you've been helpful, but not any longer. So we're going to murder you. Ooh, okay. Varus, you need to change, okay? You need to change for now. Pick a new job. Pick a new job. Okay. Almost mastered the chemist. All the melee jobs are done. What can we do? What can we do? Be a red mage for now. Yes, be a red mage. And then what can we do? A red mage with blue magic would have a lot, except for time magic. I actually feel like for now, maybe I can just do two-handed. I mean, I have a great sword. Sounds good to me. Still rather useful in that way. Okay, what's gonna happen here? It's gonna. Okay, excellent. Now the question is, I gotta see where's the red dragon on this? Like, what floors is the red dragon on? That's actually the most important thing. Because if I can't actually get, let's see, what floors is the red dragon on? Supposedly 6 to 9. Okay, so basically you're just gonna be fighting them all the time. Ice shields, okay. Not worth it to do that, okay. Alrighty, and I kind of wish I had more high potions, because then it would just allow me to do that. I don't think anyone else... No, okay. Would you benefit from ice shields? Like the ice shields. Apparently you very much would. Magic defense goes up a lot. Absorbs ice attacks. That's very cool. Okay. Nice to see something like that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Let's make everyone older. Unfortunately not wiser. It just means that they're going to age. Means they're not going to do so well. That's okay. Like it. Ooh. Yeah, just that crit. Oh, feels good. Too old, didn't hit us. That aging is also a very interesting status effect, right? Like when you think about it. You're like, oh, what's that? Like, oh, it's just a status effect. It's just a status effect that makes you older and nowhere near as effective as before. Getting ready to face the red dragon. So we can learn Flare on my one character. I will say too, I just noticed this, in the background, the flames are really cool. I just love looking at the flames. Okay, I think we're mastering the spell. I think we gotta change something else. Okay. What job are we gonna pick for you, Lena? You're not a samurai. Oh, look at you haven't maxed these out. Are there benefits though? Red mage will take forever to max. I do dual wielding. Dual wielding. Really, the air is better than the heavy lance. Okay. Interesting. I think for now, until we run into the red dragons, I think this will be fine. I gotta say, quick save, major benefit as well, right? When you have quick save, you can just kind of like hang out and just like, oh look, I got quick save. Like, I'm in a good place. I don't have to worry about. Ooh. I don't have to worry about dying. Like, just makes the game a lot easier. A lot of quality of life improvements. I think Leyland's Dragoon looks pretty cool too. Doesn't seem anywhere near as powerful though as... Yeah, it doesn't seem anywhere near as powerful as like two-handed. That seems to be better actually. But you cannot hold a lance with two hands, so doesn't matter. I like what this battle's telling me. This battle's telling you, you need to kill these guys. You don't kill these guys, they're gonna cast a rise on the Adamantite Golem. It's like, so please just kill the Hellraisers first, because they're gonna raise hell, and hell will be the resurrection of the mob, right? That's clearly what they're doing. Rise. Now, if they raise their brethren, I would say, oh no, that's awful. Oh, they're going to? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Ooh. No. Really? That's what they're going to do? Okay. So I see you guys. You gotta. Okay. You gotta like hit him with the status ailment, right? What? What? That's not what I asked for, sir. That's really not what I was hoping for. Not enough MP, okay. You made it through there, but that was... Oh man. That was not what I thought that was going to be. Okay. That's funny. I was like, yep, I can see how that could happen. I can see how that could happen for sure. An ether. Yeah, I feel like I might start using those ethers. Ooh, looks fun. This kind of reminds me of the Final Fantasy II. It's not the same, but like in Final Fantasy II or even Final Fantasy I, when you're going through those larger fire dungeons, like I love the aesthetics of those. It just felt like there's time and energy and effort put into those dungeon designs. I appreciate it. I feel like these guys, I don't know, because I'm torn, because Black Warlock can hit you with things like, yeah, Black Warlock can hit you with things like, oh, you know, Break, but Bandicoral can hit you with Blaster, and Blaster can really mess you up too. So I don't feel like there's a, like, like a perfect move set here. Like, oh, well, you definitely want to do this. Or no, actually in this situation, you really want to make sure that you do. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a perfect way to go. Excellent, we learn jump. I'm actually really curious how much. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that treasure chest? I saw that treasure. I got pretty excited about the treasure chest. I got way more excited than I probably should have about the treasure chest. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited about it. Also, it's a good thing I leveled up Chemist, because I'm gonna need the Chemist later on to pick up the level 3 flare. You know, pending that I even get to that level first. Okay. So good thing we have one person at 42. These guys are getting closer. Okay. Oh boy. So now what I'm gonna do? Unbelievable. Let's change the ability for. I mean, she's just for a second. Let's put on the ability to see find passages. Okay, this is good. So we can do more damage. I don't feel like the anti-golem hits hard, but it doesn't seem anywhere near as scary simply because of the lack of status effects. You know? And if you don't have status effects, I'm just not as worried about you in general. You're not going to mess with me as much. Like, you're going to do physical damage, but compared to, say, just breaking a member of my party and permanently petrifying them, that was awesome. That was the first time I actually got to see... yeah, that was really cool, actually. The first time I got to see the ice shield heal me. Wow, that's great. I love it. Small little things like that. Small little details makes me happy. Okay, now here's... Okay. So there's the hidden passage, but... I should have started in the back. Yeah, that's what can happen. And that can get you. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. No, sir. That's not what we want. Even though he's like getting hit with stuff, it's like, nah, I'm still confused. Oh boy. Yeah, that's why you gotta go after those guys first. Okay. Should have done it. Should have gone after those first. Whenever they can confuse you and have status ailments, it's not good. Maybe. Okay. Nope. I think I gotta go back. Yeah, Karaga for sure. Go all the way back. I also feel like maybe you could fall from a higher floor, but even if you fall from a higher floor, the question becomes, okay, you're falling from a higher floor, what's going to happen in regard to, I wonder if I can slow everybody. Oh, technically it's going to slow myself? One of myself? Yes, it is. Oh no. Oh no. I have 3 reflex rings. If I really wanted to, like, try that, I have 3 reflect rings. Well, that's good. Welcome back, Lana. Welcome back to the world of the sane. Always good to have you on our team. Do a little bit of damage. You can... Ooh. I'm glad that I was farming like just killing enemies getting elixirs earlier, because in dungeons like this they seem like they're really important. Okay. So this is... Okay, I don't actually... Oh, here? Oh, I don't actually know how to get there. Okay, I don't actually... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, not left right here. Not left here. Ooh, I don't know how to get there. Interesting. At least we know it's not on that side. Yeah, I feel like it might be from the other side now. I'm not entirely sure. Please don't land on Ferris. Come on, not cool. Not cool. Don't land on Ferris. Ferris didn't do anything to you. Wow, you guys really don't like Ferris. You're like focus firing Ferris. I imagine this will go on the Ferris too, right? Okay. Gives me a decent reason to Chiraga. I also feel like playing this more, I don't feel that the Dragoons are quite as good as they were in Final Fantasy 3. It felt like they were just so good. You could just like jump into the air and do massive damage. Of course, if you want to have faster battles, they were never going to be quite as good regardless. It just feels like they're not to that level. Okay. I also wish I had Holy or something like that, so I could do some damage as a, you know, as a white mage. So I feel like when I get Holy, that'll be the damage you can do, but you wait a long time to get it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I know exactly what he needs to do now. That's wild. That's like so... Oh, thank you. I know exactly what you need to do. That's actually really click. Ugh. I wish I would have figured it out myself. Because I'm just so used to... Like, I've never... This is the first chest, I think, that I've had to use floats. Okay. I could be wrong, but I think it's the first chest where I have to use float. And it's also the first game that's actually introduced float, which is like very cool, but they don't ever, like, they've never required you to like have something where like, okay, like you have to be floated. I don't know. So to me, it's kind of like, oh, she has just stopped. Kryle's just stopped. I don't actually... I can't cast anything over level 3, so I have to cast this one on her. I think stop. Okay, she's back. Floats? No? No, not floats. What? That seems like that was like clearly the answer was float. I feel so crestfallen now after being so sure of myself. I'm like, we're floating. We can float over lava, right? Oh, this is very bad, actually, right here. The fact that he's confused, this could go really poorly, depending on what he uses. This could be like a... I feel like this could be like a wipe. Seriously, like, this could be... Oh, shit. Yeah, this could be really bad. Even that doesn't stop him from being confused, but that's actually concerning. Yeah, if he attacks himself, it's done. Okay. That was arguably probably better than him attacking Lena and then myself. But yeah, like that. Jeez Louise, man, we are not doing well. We are not. This is a struggle here. This is gotta get that. Black Warlock first. That just goes to show like how south some of these encounters can go. So, jeez. Okay. Yeah, just how quickly some of these encounters can go south, though. Come on. Oh my gosh. And now this is bad too. Okay, that's better. Jeez, this is really a rough spot for my party, because when you confuse someone, now it's over. Now it's like for sure we're done. It's basically like, yeah, it's basically like over for sure, unless, yeah, that's like really scary, like that status ailment there, because she's, I hope he just kills himself, but I think we're done. I think we're done. Yep. And I can't run. Chicken blade. Okay. I did not expect to get in this spot this badly. Wow. Well, on a positive note, Lena doesn't seem to... I still think I should probably run, but oh well. Oh well, maybe there's... Okay. This is the time. It's over. Okay. It's done, unless I miss myself. Okay, that saved me. That was super brutal because they basically locked me. They blocked me. I don't know. Ooh, and I think I lost a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. I learned from that. I learned I gotta be very careful. Okay. That was humbling. I'm gonna cast Float on myself. Oh. Okay, I can go. That's a stairway. Okay, that's a stairway. I did not know that was a stairway. Black Warlock, you are troubles. I gotta get rid of you immediately. It's like this. Okay, so it wasn't float. I was so excited about it being float. It's like, no, it's not float. What is it? It's not float. I mean, I can use float to get over it, but it was one of those like little graphics that I just couldn't actually see, and that's fine, but I don't know, kind of a bummer. So I'm like, I just can't see that like tiny little graphic. Like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Also, why am I? Let's wait to cast float here. Okay, float, and now let's kill them. Yeah. Yeah, I literally couldn't see. Why'd I do that? I just could not see. No joke. Yeah. So it's, I wish. Okay. Hatebo, interesting. So now I can like go around here. They should have changed the graphic. All right, this battle, I am terrified of. I'm just Xenniage, just done with this battle. Just throw money. I'm done. Not even gonna goof around. Just don't. I don't want that battle. There's another way. So what I think is cool actually is that I can like run around here. Yeah, that was brutal because I'm just kind of locked in place, and like you don't have a way to get out of it. Like you could run, but again, we're trying to not run, so it's like, yeah, that's tough. Okay. But there are just sometimes you can get really, really unlucky like that. Oh, I love that. Okay. Well, I just figured I would be found. I really wish that in the lava, though. Yeah, in the lava, we should be fighting in the lava. These enemies should be in the lava, getting burned every turn. But I'm floating. There is a second way. Okay. Makes me think of the Geomancy, right? I think it's like the Geomancy. Like, I think you don't get when you equip Geomancy, I think that allows you to do it. Oh, thank you for the heal. Oh, feels so good actually when the ice shield's on and you get healed. It feels good. Okay. Also, part of me really does want to put on kind of equipped something like equip that bow and just see what it can do. So that'd be fun. Now we can just auto attack. Now I'm not too concerned. Yep. Kiraga for sure. Excellent. Excellent spell. Nope. Okay, right off the bat, like, okay, is there a way to... Okay, that's positive. Like, it's almost like they're helping me out by being in place. Okay. Okay. Like, what are you gonna do but laugh, right? Like, seriously, like, because what can you do when you get into this fight? Like, what can you do besides laugh? Because it's just like this combination. You have stop, you have break, you have everything. It's like, why? Yeah, you have stop, you have break, you have slow guy. Nah, money, tossing money at this problem and ending it. That is a really brutal fight. Because of the fact that you can just get decimated. If you're not paying attention, like, nope, you're done. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna quick save. That floor. Oof. Oof. Okay. There's something else here. Let's go to abilities, not find passages. What do I want to look for here? I want to avoid pitfalls. Pits. Who are you? I don't know. My guess is you're not great. Okay. All right. Yeah, that battle was 100% my favorite battle because it's like, okay, like that. It's like just it's so much easier. Like don't even like deal with it, right? Okay. Ice Brand. That's nice. I remember that from Final Fantasy II, I think. No one actually can even wear it right now except the Red Mage, I think. Oh, really? He can't even wear it. Okay. So this would be cool for the fighter, or let's see here. Okay. The knights. Actually, only the knight. Only the knight can wear that. Okay. Got you, got you. Good to know. That's okay. Abductor. Okay, well, we keep. Might as well fight them all. Might as well fight all these guys. You know? Hurricane. Do I get an award for going to all of them? Nice. Okay. A short katana forged for ease of use. Well, the silly question is my ability. I don't think I have dual wield though. I was just kind of curious if I had dual wield, like how effectively would dual wield be compared to two hands. I think two-handed is actually really good though. I'm happy that the knight gave me that ability. Okay. Iron Fist again. Oh, so rough. That's nice. So definitely okay. And Comet, you know, for 7 MP, the ability to not have that rejected is good. Joey said, just wait until you learn this is the easier version of the dungeon. It got made easier in this version. Other versions, you can fight up to 5 dragons at once in groups of 5 warlocks. I feel like if that's the case, you're probably just going to be... I don't know. If that's the case, it feels like you're just going to be trying to grind to deal with it. I mean, I've played Anthology. I don't particularly remember this. But there also weren't quick saves. I might have just been like grinding or like doing things that made sure I didn't run into these like issues. Oh wow. Okay, first off, world map. So I only have 8 of 15, so I have a lot more to go. So, okay, there's a lot more dungeon to go. Based on that, there's a lot more dungeon to go. Yellow Dragon, we've fought you before. We've fought each other before. But I think that this makes it seem like when you're at this point, if you didn't have all the achievements, right, and you didn't have the bestiary, you might think that you're kind of near the end of the game, right? And I feel like this kind of, to me at least, feels like you're kind of like coming up toward the end of the game. And it just has those vibes, right? If you're fighting like multiple dragons and you're doing these things, it has this vibe like you are moving forward toward the end of the game. But obviously you're not, but just has that like feeling to it. Okay. Yeah, I almost feel like it's best to just like kind of get that character under control, right? Just immediately. Question for you. That's fascinating, actually. So does a teleport count as escaping from a battle? Because my character was confused and teleported me out of the battle, does this count as me running? That's actually kind of interesting, right? But it's not the same as running, right? It's teleporting. I've never seen that before. So it does count as running. What just happened counts as running, even though I was confused and couldn't have any part for it. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So you can be confused and teleport out. I think when it warps you out of the dungeon, that's cool. So it does, okay. So it does count as running. Well, I just saved. I mean, I think that that's the one thing in this game so far. I gotta tell you, there's a few things I don't like, but that like, the fact that it can just be like RNG, you can of course prepare yourself for it, but the fact that that's like RNG, it's like, I don't love that. I don't love that. Because it seems very gimmicky. Now, is there anything I can equip? I should have looked in this earlier. That keeps me from being confused. Is there anything that protects against confusion? Now I can cast, let's see here. I could do reflect, but I don't think that's worth it. Because then I wouldn't be able to heal. I think I'm going to put Reflect Ring on him for now. I think I'm going to put Reflect Ring on him for now too. And I'll have to be more thoughtful about this in regard to healing. But it should... We're going to play with this as it goes. I mean, I might. And I don't even know if it's like worth it. I think at this... I just think... it's fine, Joey. It is what it is. I mean, like, I'll get one or the other. And that's what matters. But I just think that, like, it's kind of... There are certain things in this game where I'm like, well, it would be cool if I, like, knew... If that makes sense, like, what... Oh, why am I not? It'd be cool if in this game, if I knew... or I could stop certain things. That's all. And I can't, yeah. It's not really gonna work. Especially with like most of these fights though. It's only really gonna work. Yeah, even the Reflect Ring's not gonna work unless... Yeah, this Reflect Ring is obviously not gonna work either. Pay for effort, but because it's reflecting anyway. Okay. Okay. Now the problem is the time magic. I actually can learn Flare. I need to put myself in the situation, okay? No, we're not gonna... Not in the best situation for this, but at least now I know it can exist. Like, I know... Okay. So I need to set up my party to actually fight the red dragon so I can get Flare. Joey said, fun fact, Hayate is a very important word in Japanese. Divine wind. Even the Japanese Air Force saying of the way of Hayate during World War II, and they named their most powerful Japanese destroyer class ship. It was named Hayate. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, that is cool. Hayate. Okay, so that is a very like important word. Okay. I need to set up my whole party with like to learn this spell. I need to set everyone up with yeah, I need to get a chemist in here and do everything. Yeah, oh no, I remember. The Divine Wind. Yeah, the Hayate bow. I remember what you're connecting to. I need to actually equip it and goof around with it though. That's what I need to do. Let's... Okay. So we have 3 people. One more that's about to be 43. So let's see here. I think for now, just to learn this, let's make this faster. Let's go for Blue Mage, yes. Okay, Blue Magic. But let's see. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to what is it? Drink special medicines, no, mix. Okay. Okay, job. But then control. Well, actually, no, I think he can learn mix, can't he? But it'd be not, yes. The saying comes from most Japanese temples are there are mountains. So the wind blows off the mountains, so divine winds the wind from the gods. Ah, from the high points, literally like from the heavens or from the gods. Okay, that's nice. That's cool. Whenever you understand like the culture and the history that it's connected to, words often have like they're more significant, right? I like that. That's really cool. On a completely unrelated note, I just looked at Kryle's Blue Mage, and it feels very steampunk to me. But I'm not sure if you feel that way. But I thought, oh wow, like this looks incredibly steampunk. So okay, so we've got 2 control now. Mix, control, mix. Okay. So I think we're in a good place for this. We'll do some controlling and mixing. I think we're ready. Come on, Red Dragon. Come on, Red Dragon. Well, thank you for listening. Okay. We'll Blue Magic now. White Wind. Pick the worst one to do White Wind with, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, nice. Control. Let's see if this works. Well, we're gonna try to control again. Enemies under my control. Okay, this is good. This is good. Mix. Now I'm gonna cheat and look this up. I want to make sure it's the right thing. So, I want to do Dragon Fang and Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down and Dragon Fang. Okay. Now, here. Okay. We gotta do it again. Okay. We're gonna do it again. Do it again. Someone gonna die? Oh boy! Lena very much. Yep. Did get hit. Okay. So now we should be able to attack. Let's cast. Okay. It's also probably resurrect. Probably maybe we should try to control. Okay. Okay, Red Dragon. Critical attack miss. Excellent. And White Wind. Not able to control. Not able to control. Okay. Excellent. Can all these Atomic Ray? I don't think can be. That's what I say. I don't think they can. Well, that was useless. Let's just go for 1,000 needles right now. You can try other things, but I know this will work. Very slowly chipping away at him. I don't know if he actually has... Hopefully I didn't die here. Okay. Hopefully this works. There we go. Learned level 3 flare. Oh, glorious, glorious. Okay. Excellent. Let's go back to the jobs we had before. What were they? I don't remember. You were a samurai. Samurai with 2 hands. Very good. Okay. Put an Alvin Mantle on you. Okay, your job. What she know? Which well, she wasn't that. She was Time Mage. Yeah, Time Mage. Wait, I mean they're both going up. Okay. Okay, and then job here. Everyone's maxed out their Blue Mage. Let's see here. Dragoon. I mean, you gotta max out everything, right? So. Yes, you can't 2 hands. Okay. And then, let's see here. And then Ferris can be leveling up. Let's see here. So many things to level up. Yeah, we can just go to Red Mage and double. Yeah. I feel like the Dragoon with 2 hands is just not as effective as like the Samurai with 2 hands. I feel like the Samurai is just better off than... But I think the Dragoon gives you the advantage of being protected, which I kind of like. I like the advantage of the Dragoon being in the air and be like, nope, you can't touch us. Where everyone just jump, 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 haste, jump, 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 jump. That would be cool if you could just haste and jump everyone. Which is not the strategy with haste, but it was the strategy in Final Fantasy III when you're fighting, oh, I think it was Garuda. When you came to that huge kingdom. That was a fun fight. Okay. Too many. Yeah, we're like pretty close to maxing all these jobs now, right? A lot of the melee now. Okay, we can do Dragon for now. Sounds good. I think I want to go back and save after getting that. We still have almost 500,000 gil, which is great. So if we run into any dire situations, like, just throw money at the situation. Like, is it great to do? No. But in a pinch, is it good? It suffices. It does something. It does something. It throws money. Okay. Oh, I kind of feel like... I kind of feel like... Actually... So now the thing is, okay, that's good. Let's say the thing is, depending on what's going to happen, is that you can end up having the character just casually... Yeah, that's amazing. Just one Kiraga and everyone's at full health. Fantastic. Okay. This is going to be a bunch of up and down here. Yeah, comment's really nice. Oh, you know what? That did much less damage than last time, I feel like. Yeah, I think we're just gonna need to have, and having the white mage in the back is definitely better, because there's no need to have her in the front. And now, maybe dead? Yeah, I'm gonna move her to the back. Let's see. I mean, it won't matter for the magic anyway, but if there's a physical attack, it'll be helpful. Yeah. That's good. Now we're in a good place. Yellow dragons almost look like hydras, right? Because they have so many heads. Coral ring. Ooh, what's that? Also, we've maxed the white mage. So we're going to move over. And also, you do melee with the ninja. Cryos, I haven't really looked at all of her costumes. I feel like oh, they're so cute. The Beastmaster is adorable. Adorable. Comments? This looks like, Geomancer looks like a jester. Oh, so great. Let's see here. Time mage? I mean, I feel like I always need... Yeah. I feel like I always need to have white magic on, and time magic now seems very useful. I mean, like, summoner it'll be fun, but it doesn't seem very practical is the problem. So, like, I need to have one permanent member of my party. I need to have one permanent member of my party that is basically a white mage, or at least healing at this point. Absorbs the power of water. Ooh, and negates fire damage. Okay. That's quite nice. That's quite good. Oh, another summon. If I can figure out how to get... Oh, no. Okay, okay, let's get into a battle. Can I get into a battle? Am I allowed to? Okay. Like, blue dragon. Okay, it's moderately terrifying. So let's just put float on everyone. Okay. I also feel like this might be a let's throw money at this problem kind of fight. Yeah, let's do that. You go poorly. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That worked out really well. Okay. Equip katanas, nice. All right. So now let's go for magic, cryo, Kiraga. But let's also make sure to put her in the back row. Everyone else can be in the front row. Yeah. Quick save. Yeah, let's walk across this lava. Also, there's a door over there. I don't know how to get there. Okay. Please don't. Just don't confuse me. Just don't confuse me. Just let it go. How's it feel? How's it feel? Oh, thank you. Ah, joyous day. Felt so good actually to have him. Oh, okay. That felt so nice to be able to use jump, and jump didn't counter either, which I was kind of surprised about. I feel like, but it's not a physical attack. I guess it's just physical attacks. Let's use white magic here because we have it, even if it's a little bit annoying. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Alright, let's, let's put on detect traps here. It seems like the way to go. Just for a minute. Let's put on detect trap here to check pitfalls, right? Yep. Twin Lance, very cool. Okay, maybe not what I thought it was. A special lance that cuts enemies twice. Yeah, like why? Okay, so why wouldn't I want to equip that? I'm confused. Yeah, this is confusing. Why would I not want to... Huh. Let's go check here. Yeah, definitely a lance. Definitely a lance. Okay. So that's weird. That seems like a bug to me. Okay. That's just weird. Like, cool. You got a good item, but, like, doesn't matter that you got a good item, I guess. Okay. That's just interesting, right? Like, that's weird. You got a twin lance. Like, I'm sure, Joey, do you have any trivia knowledge about this? Like, this seems like a good time for trivia knowledge. About the twin lance. I am curious. Seems like a very good time for trivia knowledge. Maybe I'm wrong. The Twin Lance, also known as Double Lance, a recurring weapon in the Final Fantasy games, is usually a medium-powered weapon obtained late in the game, though it is not always the case. Okay. I definitely want to heal after this. Hmm. 8,000 gil. I feel like whenever there's something with gil, it's like, cool, I guess. It doesn't seem that interesting to me. Okay. Alright, we need to... It is Lance in name, but it is not a lance. It's actually a ranged weapon for ninjas. Oh my goodness, I feel so robbed. That's fine. It's kind of weird though. It says it's a lance, but it's not actually really a lance. Okay, it's more like throwing spears, okay. No, let's still get... Oh, I messed up. Oh no! Will I survive? Maybe. Alright, that should do it. Okay. Well, I'm going to... Twin Lance. But it has like the... I think the thing that's weird about it is like a special lance. But it has like the icon for a lance is what gets me. I think that's like, it could be called lance, but doesn't have the icon. That's... Game's tricky. Game's tricky. Let's use an elixir on Krile again. I'm going to have to cast Curaga. And I am going to take a quick AFK, grab some snacks. Yeah. And see where I am at for that. It's actually one of the strongest weapons for ninjas. The only one better is the ultimate weapon. Oh, cool. And so obviously you dual wield, and so you have the ultimate weapon in that. And then because it's hitting twice, and then if you do, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. That's really cool. I'm going to take a quick AFK, grab some snacks. See what's going on with how much playtime I have left, and then go from there. So I'm excited. I think I'm in good shape for the rest of the day, but I don't know. Definitely gonna have to get out and take care of the doggo and do dinner, but maybe I'll have some more time. We'll see. Hopefully get to the end of this castle at least. All right, AFK for a few. And I'm back. Got some snacks and almost done with coffee, which is like my 3 o'clock cutoff, which is great. And Joey said, okay, Warships talk while on break. If you play Warships, here's a really big tip. There are 2 versions. Warships on Steam and Warships from the Wargaming website. Steam has more events, so if you play on Steam, however, after you finish the tutorial, there's more events to play on Steam. However, after you finish the tutorial, you get the option to make a Wargaming account and connect it to Steam. Do it. It allows you to now log into the website, and you can enter codes on the website that you can't normally get on Steam. Now you can, since it's connected, so you get the benefits from both version in one. Okay. So basically just start with Steam, but then make sure you're connected, and then you're in a good place. Okay. Sounds good. That sounds nice. Sounds like, whenever you get a chance to play... Whenever you get a chance to play, and you get the benefits of both, that's great. Thanks for sharing, Joey. Much appreciated. All right, so like I said, I'm back. I am... So... They're all floating, so they should all be able to get to other places. Trying to figure out how to get... Is there something here? I'm going to also try to find abilities. Find pits. Let's see. Find passages. I do like the find passages seems like it's so, like, connected. Okay. Let's see here. So find pits and find passages does not seem to be working for me, but that's okay. Let's get the, I'm kind of lazy right now. I'm just gonna throw some money at this. Okay. How much money? Okay. 496,000. Should pay attention to that. Okay, that's what it was. Just like little things like that. Is like that's what it is. Like, yep, that's what it is. That's it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I was saying, like, I just got a different kind of mangoes. They're pretty good. My neighbor was actually kind enough to go to Costco for me. They were both going there, which is really thoughtful of them. And they said, "Hey, do you want anything?" I said, "Well, I don't need anything, but if you want to pick me up some stuff, I'm not going to complain." So they were gracious enough to pick up some groceries for me. And they said, "Oh, we can't find the kind of mangoes you wanted. Can we get this other kind that's a little bit more expensive?" And I said, "Yeah, that's fine." So we got to try a new kind of mangoes that are quite good. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Let's see. I want to make sure I get the items in the other area first. Okay, well, I think I'm going to fall down. What I think. So let's go to Find Pits. Find Pits. Clear and obvious trap. Partisan. A beautiful yet deadly spear. So is that actually something? Okay. Now this, I can actually equip. That's good to know. Thank goodness. So frustrated when that happens. Come on, Lena. Okay. Let's heal up a little bit. Boomer striking. The really good striking. You gotta use a throw. You only can use it once. Which is a bummer. Okay, we've got every single one of the items, but what I'm curious about is how do we get that thing back there? There's got to be a connection. There's something previously. I want to get that. I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second because I'm gonna keep eating my snacks. I don't want to chew in your ear. That's rude. Oh, geez, not Gilgamesh again. Haha, looking for something? Well, guess what? I already took the treasure. Ooh, you guys are so burned. So random. Oh, Gilgy. Alright, let's buff up a little bit, see what this guy can do. Rude. Okay. Let's look at how much health you got. 53. Okay. Let's try certain things on him. Confuse does not work. Not what I was looking to do there. And now he's dead. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I was hoping she would have come down, but that's okay. That is truly frustrating that that's what it would do. Okay. I clearly just didn't, like, prepare for this battle well. I think when you prepare for battles, you're just like, oh, Pawn Circus. Yeah, of course. Fine. Already our 4th Rumble. I must say, I quite enjoy these tussles. I feel like we've gained an understanding. An understanding that I will pound you. This game's so silly. Say, what happened to that spry old fellow? He fought Exdeath and... I see. Enough expository banter. Now we fight like men and ladies. And ladies who dress like men. For Gilgamesh, it's morphing time. Ooh. Now that it's mine, let's see how good this Excalibur really is. Have at you. Ah, why I've been had. This is far from the strongest of swords. I feel so betrayed. Oh, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh. Urk? You worthless fool. For your continued bungling, I banish you from this dimension. What? No! Anything but that. Silence. Cast into the void. No! Excalibur. Legendary Holy Sword, or is it? Excalibur. Interesting. The Gilgamesh dialogue is so good. It's just like, it's just so amazing. I feel bad for him. He's like a pretty fun guy, and like they're like, yeah, we're gonna banish him. Like, do you have to? Like, game's like, yep, we're gonna banish him. Like, I don't really want to banish him. How do I get over there? That's the question. Yeah. Oh. Okay. How do we get over there to that summon? Oh, well, maybe this will do it. Buddy, buddy. Buddy, buddy. Off guard. I don't think I've seen off guard before. That's nice. There goes one. Oh, Magic Dragon. Yeah, whenever you're in the bag, it just seems like the fights go much longer because the fact that you're slowed down. Which is okay. Off guard, defense decreased, okay. Okay. Okay, so there's a regular. Alright, so now let's see, perform blue magic. We can give it a try. I don't think, you know, leveling up the red mage is gonna be the best thing, but what other jobs can we get here? It's only the melee, semi-melee we have, really. I think it's the only job they can equip bows is the ranger, right? There's no other job they can equip bows. Nope. So I guess you could pick something else. Berserker equip bows. That'd be interesting. Okay. The red mage is gonna take a long time, but that's fine. I think this will be good enough to fight whatever this is. I think melee attack, melee attack. I mean, maybe we should get some black magic. Right? Maybe like we should go pick black mage, and then you never know. What can we do? Worst case scenario. Let me just do that, and we're unarmed black mage. We'll see how this goes. But now we've got lots of magic. Interesting. I'll join you if you're stronger than me. Come on, show me what you've got. Carbuncle. Lazara. Ooh. Okay, good to know. White magic. Now let's shell people. Physical attack, jump. This is gonna be a physical attack. Yeah, that's not bad. It seems like he's getting less effective round by round. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I was. Okay. Just like completely gone? Okay. That's pretty intense. 2 banishes in a row. I mean, also if you just keep casting Banish. Let's try to do that, see how this goes. Nice. Oh, I love the purple. I love the like the cool little like purple like violet when you kill them. That's awesome. Carbuncle. You kids are strong after all. This could be good for a laugh. Receive the summon monster Carbuncle. What does he do? Ah, that's where that connects to. Okay. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Should have cast float. No, back attack. We'll get through this maybe. There's only 5 enemies. It could be much, much worse. Just done with it. Oh, touche. Mystery Waltz. Okay. Jobs now, jobs. Yeah, Zenniage seems so good, but you're gonna keep using up all of your the coins to use it. So it doesn't seem like the best thing in the world, but it seems fun. Let's see here. Oh, I can keep leveling up Dragoon though. Why not? Why not? I mean, I guess Red Mage will take forever. Red Mage just does take forever. But let's see. Dragon 3's gonna matter. The Dragon's gonna take a while to master. I think Samurai's definitely the one to master out of the two. I'm just say for Time Mage for now. I still think that maybe for now, maybe Ferris leveling up, like having white magic, is probably pretty good. At least to me, it seems like pretty good. And then later on, yeah, like white magic, and then the can equipped or just like barehanded if I'm not needed for it. Hard to say what's best. But yeah, like barehanded monks or barehanded white mages seem decent. We definitely want to have the ability to just be like decent with white magic. I think that's gonna be the way to go. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Do you think this is the... Man, Samurai takes a lot of the cap too. The fact that Air Knife is like worse than that is weird to me. It's like white magic, time magic, white magic. We'll see how this goes. Might go terribly, and that is okay. But actually, I realize there's something else we need to. Let's see here. We need to learn Doom. So that means I need to actually give someone the skills. Let's see here. Probably need to give you like... Because yeah, I know that, let's see here. So we know that we're gonna learn Doom, potentially, from X-Death. And it's one of the last 4 spells I need. Last 4 blue magic spells I need. And with that in mind, I should probably... I don't love it. And then what else can I put on him? Let's see. Yeah, the greatsword. That's not terrible. Like, is it amazing? No. But learning Doom and not having to worry about learning Doom is pretty nice. Okay. That seems quite good. No, rapid fire with two-handed seems amazing. But I don't think you can do rapid fire chain. I think you have to do just rapid fire. Because even when you're an archer, yeah. Finally, buddy. Do not interfere. X-Step. No way we'll let you get away with this. Wahaha. Have you even the slightest idea what I plan to get away with? What? Well, no, but you all fight so fiercely, yet have no idea of the truth. Allow me to enlighten you. I will return the earth to how it used to be. You mean you'll turn it into a world full of evil? Believe what you wish. Simple-minded fools, such as yourself, could never hope to understand my motives. It matters not. I will tolerate no more interruptions. What level are you, X-Death? 66. Okay, 66. So, 60 divided by 615, so like 4 won't work on him. Okay, so 2. Note to self. No longer hasted. He has some cool moves. This is pretty cool. I like the music too. I like the very epic music. Was too easy. Was clearly too easy. Something's afoot. Okay. Oh no, the crystals! They're breaking apart! What's gonna happen? Everybody get saved by the Windrake? I feel like this is just not good, whatever's happening here. Oof. We survived. That's positive. Look. Is that Castle Tycoon? We're back home. I don't believe it for a second. Something is afoot. What is happening? They have journeyed to you. I don't know the details of your quest, but I wish you could look all the same. Princess Lena. Oh, Princess Lena. You're back. Where are you? Princess Lena, Princess Sarissa, welcome home. Father, the king's passing was a great loss. However, we must do our best to continue on without him. Furthermore, Princess Sarissa has returned when we thought her dead. It is cause for celebration. Sarissa, my true name. Yes, my lady. The name Papa gave me. Hey, what are you doing? Preparations for the banquet are complete. Of course, your acquaintances are welcome to attend. What? You want me to go out there dressed like this? Are you mad? Come now, princess. Oh, she's gorgeous. Wow, she really is. Bartz, I think you're blushing. I'm not. That's hilarious. Something is about to happen. Dance, dance, get down to boogie. Oops, sorry. Grandpa. Hey, Krile, how are you holding up? Alright, it's not so painful anymore, but I just feel so anxious. It's like Grandpa is fussing at us to hurry somewhere. I might have an idea. Come on, let's go. Huh? What? We're back in my world. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Let's find out what it is. Okay. I never thought anyone could match Princess Lena's beauty, but Princess Sarissa certainly can. I hope Princess Lena and Sarissa never leave us again. Can't. What about Ferris and Lena? No way they can slip away right now. I feel like they're gonna slip away. Like, as we're walking out, I feel like they're like, how could you leave without us? They're gonna be so upset. I feel like right when we're leaving. I beg your pardon. I was rushing over to tell everyone the bridge over the Western River is complete. Boko might still be over in the cave to the west. Boko, he's my chocobo and my best friend. Oh, really? What, you don't believe me? Well, you're so poor at riding windrakes. Hey, you cheeky little... Oh, take this. Jeez, I can't win against this kid. What? What a weird little spat. What a weird little spat. You cannot. You cannot go. So this is interesting. You are unable. Encounters are on. You're unable to look at the map. And notice there's also no map in the upper right hand corner. Like, that is very intentional. Very intentional. I like it. It's interesting. Yeah, like the meteorite's gone too. Cave entrance. Boko! Hello, I'm Cryo. Huh? You speak Chocobo? Just a little. I think he wants to introduce us to someone. For real. He says this is his wife. Her name's Coco. Boko, you've been busy, huh? Listen, Boko, I've got a favor to ask. Whee! He says he already knows. Really? He guessed you'd be leaving on another journey. Boko, is that okay? I know you've settled down now. What's he saying? He says that he loves her, Boko, and that while he's away to take care of the chicks. Chicks? Boko has little ones on the way. She says she'll be waiting here for him. Coco, thanks, and don't worry, we'll come back safe. Whee! That's so adorable. Oh, Boko, what's happening? Oh, because Boko... Okay. Oh, so we need to take the river somewhere, apparently. I didn't realize you could do that. Ah, okay, so that's why that's important. Okay. Crystals are all gone. This wears you out. There's some big bash going on at Castle Lycoon. Wonder if they let me in. Let's run a new adventure. We're sneaking away. Howdy, would I be right to assume you're new to this adventure thing? No. Well, fine. I'll learn you something good. The freelancer job can equip anything, and mines can equip any armor but ribbons. However, they aren't that strong or gifted with magic, so they seem pretty weak compared to other jobs. That said, once you've mastered the other jobs, things will change. Once a job's been mastered, its stats, bonuses, and abilities are added to the base stats and ability pools of freelancers and mimes. For example, if you've mastered the jobs of Knight, Black Mage, and Thief, freelancers and mimes will have the same strength as a Knight, the same magical powers of Black Mage, the Thief's abilities, Find Passage, and Spirit, and they'll still have 2 slots free to set other abilities. Once you've mastered several jobs, freelancers and mimes become the strongest jobs of all. That is incredibly good advice and truly appreciated. So freelancers are super good, but you have to master the gestures. Some folks saw a ship with propellers down south at the Boot-shaped Peninsula. I wonder what the heck it was. The Boot-shaped Peninsula. Any new items to sell? Nope, that's okay. Just curious. Back in good old Tool. T-U-L-E, not T-O-L. What can I do for you? I think, at this point, there's not much you can do. But... I can't believe Princess Trissa was leading that band of pirates. Mr. or Miss Ferris, or whatever she was calling herself. What a shock. Still, it's wonderful that both princesses safely returned to the castle. Okay. Now here's what I can do. If I pick world map. Ah, they won't even let me, so they've really thought about this. They've really thought about, they're not going to show me the world map. They're not going to let me do these things. Okay, good to know. Boko gets away faster than Bart's. Boko's the real main character. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I was actually the leader of the pirates was the Prince of Tycoon. Unbelievable. That definitely explains it. Something though. Woo. I'm not looking at anything. You're the perf here, not me. Get your mind out of the gutter. For you, honey, we got something special. I do love the fact that, well, I mean, Boko's busy. We were out saving the world. Boko's living his life, okay? Boko knows. Boko knows that Bartz will be back. So Boko said, I'm just going to go on living my life, right? Makes perfect sense. Like, why wouldn't you? You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And so I don't blame Boko. Not one bit. He's being proactive. Of course, we've already played this piano. Woo! I don't think there's anything here for me. I think that's where we found out that there was something going on fishy with Ferris relative to what we first suspected. Relative to anything we knew. Okay. So now let's get back on Boko. Oh, good stuff. Oh. Interest, we're stopped here. Oh no, is everyone alright? Ow! If you hadn't been riding so fast. Boko, are you okay? Boko, I say this is all your fault. Quee! Don't take it out on him. There's nothing you could have done. Bartz, what's that? Uh-oh. What are we fighting here? Ants lion. Well, let's attack it. Level 34. 8,100. Vulnerable to water. Okay. I think the best thing to do, honestly, is just to berserk. Alright, see how this goes. That'll do it. Flee. Stuck in a monster's nest. Great, just great. I don't think it's very great at all. Now what'll we do? Quee! Quee! She promised never to pull something like that again. I'm willing to admit you were wrong to leave without me. Come on, get up here. I love taking Poco first. Ferris. Which one of you decided to maroon me back there? I like how they're blaming each other. Oh, who cares? Try it again, and you'll swing. And you'll swing from a yard arm. What happened? Why'd you come after us? I'm just not cut out for being a princess, I'm afraid. Pirating's much more my style. Ouch. What's wrong? Owie, I think I got a splinter. Don't worry about it. Ferris, join the party. Does that mean we can't go back over that place? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so that was just... that was all that was. Interesting. Poco, I think this is going to be a little too dangerous, Choco, so you stay here, okay? Anywhere else to go? I don't think there is, let's see. Nope, this is the only place we can go. Okay. Poco, you're the best. And we're leaving you here after there's no more... Poor Coco's back home? Alright, let's go swap jobs. Obviously not Blue Mage. Red Mage. When I think dual wield is just... not dual wield. Two-handed. Let's see how this goes. I don't even know where we are. Ito's ah. Ito. Alley-oop. Oh, thank you. I suppose you can be helpful after all. The shock of the two worlds merging sent everything topsy-turvy, including me. I'm a bit too old to do much on my back. This is so great. I love... Guido's so wonderful. He's so... I don't know, but all these characters are really cute. Dialogue's so much better than anything before 4. So good. Writing some notes. What do you mean, worlds merging? I see you're just as slow on the uptake as before. It's an ancient legend, but I had never imagined it was true. According to this legend, 1,000 years ago, Bartz's world and Kryle's world were one and the same. The same. It seems there is quite the echo in here. But I really am curious how they would have, you know, represented in a new version. Like, just like sarcasm. But why did the world split? To seal the void. The void. I fear no matter how often I allude to your ignorance, my dry wit just goes over your head, so I will simply explain. 1,000 years ago, there existed Enyo, a presence of the strongest evil. Thousand years ago, there existed Enyo, a presence of the strongest evil. Okay. Enyo created the void and possessed the power to control it. After a long and harrowing battle, the people were able to defeat Enyo using the 12 legendary weapons. However, the void cannot be erased. As a last resort, the people split the crystals into two. To maintain balance, the world split into two as well. The void was sealed within the space between the two worlds, a place called the Interdimensional Rift. That means Exdeath was telling the truth. He really did want to return the world to how it used to be. However, without the crystals, the wind's power will never return, nor that of the earth, fire, or water. Ouch. Oh, the splinter really hurts. Exdeath. Wow, I turned myself into a tiny splinter, waiting for just this moment. What? Now you can understand my true goal, to take the sealed power of the void for my own. What? Why do you think I merged the worlds together? Mwahaha. Oh, now the two worlds are one. The interdimensional rift is emerging, along with the void that was sealed within it. Wait, slow down. Are you saying that this void, whatever that is coming here? Yes. The void shall be released from its 1,000-year prison and into my keeping. The matchless power of the void will be mine. Not a chance, Exdeath. Castle Tycoon. Lena. Behold, isn't it beautiful? Gaze upon the unlimited power of the void. Watch as it engulfs all on its path. Soon it will belong to me. Lena, Exdeath, you. Peons tremble before my might. Mwahahaha. I'll enjoy turning you inside out. Die. Turtle. Not bad for a reptile. You think I sat around 7 centuries munching on pizza? Ha ha ha, perhaps you should have taken the chance. You shall find no such tasty diversions in the afterlife. Peons tremble for my might. Mwahaha. Oh, Boko's. Guido, oh, my aching shell. Guido, are you okay? Exta, that... He must be stopped before he obtains the full power of the void, or... By Jove, what's that? Just the Library of Ancients. The Library of Ancients, my dear boy. Have you any idea what an important place that is? Oh, of course you don't. To think that the Library of Ancients was here the whole time. Follow close, children. Within the library is a book that will tell us how to defeat Exdeath. This is great. I'm going to catch up on some of your comments here. Joey, you said Final Fantasy 5, 6, and 7 are the same guy who did Xenosaga and Xenoblade, which are both legendary series today, especially when it comes to storytelling and characters. Yeah, like 6 and 7 are exceptional. I played, I looked at the Xenosagas and not the Xenoblade. I'm curious about Xenogears. Was that the same guy or was that a different guy? Because I like Xenogears a lot, but it's been a long time since I played all of them. And originally Xenogears was meant to be many more games, and then I felt like the second disc was just really rushed. So a lot of good stuff. Sage Guido. Oh no, scholars from Sergate. We found the second half of the sealed tome. Perfect. We're Sid and mid. Now let us begin the strategy meeting. As you probably noticed, the two worlds have recombined into one. Furthermore, the void is trying to break free from where it has been sealed within the rift. Then we better hurry there and stop it. Don't be so headstrong, lad. Along with the void, many fearsome monsters were also sealed in the rift a millennium ago. They are all unimaginably evil and incredibly strong. I feel safe in saying that as of now, you kids wouldn't stand a chance. Then, what do we do? Elementary, my dear Barts. Use the legendary weapons that helped defeat Inu 1,000 years ago. Legendary weapons. Sometimes I wonder if you say things like this to spite me. Yes, the 12 legendary weapons. They are weapons. They are legendary. They are even 12 of them. Now that we have both halves of the sealed tome, it all goes according to legend, and I'm certain it will. The book will show us the way. And because there's one half of the book in probably both worlds, that's probably how they came about. The book. It is written, when nothing's power again does peak, to warriors of light this book shall speak. The book begins to speak. Following Enyo's defeat, the weapons of legend were sealed within Castle Kuza. To break the seals, the 4 tablets must be assembled. One rest alongside the spirit of the past, blessed by the soil. Okay. Just taking some more notes. Let's see. It shares the locations of the tablets that allow us to access the tools. One rest alongside spirits of the past, blessed by the soil. One rest within an island shrine, kissed by wind. One rest beneath the ocean's floor, engulfed by flames. One rest beyond the river's torrents, protected by water. So you can see like what crystals there too. These 4 tablets are the keys that will break the seals, but standing guard beside them are our servants. If the tablets are removed, our servants will awaken. The ultimate spells of white and black, the magic of time and space, Meteor, the ruler of the seas, Leviathan, and Bahamut, king of dragons. Present this book before each gate, and the weight of the seals will be opened. Receive the sealed tome. Go! Unseal the 12 legendary weapons before Exdeath gains the power of the void. We are all counting on you. The first tablet, blessed by the soil and the spirits of the past. Eureka, it must be the pyramid in the desert of shifting sands. Ferris Kryl, and even you, Bartz, you must go at once. The future of the world depends on it. Even you, Bartz. It will take time for Exdeath to gain full control over the void. So on the map, this point is the Library of Ancients. And when you lay one world over like this, I see fascinating. When the crystals were split into 2, the world was divided as well. They certainly have to go to extreme measures to seal the void. I'll read to you from the sealed tome. It says here that a town got trapped between the dimensions. 1,000 years ago, they sold fantastic weapons and magic. Now that the interdimensional rift has reappeared, I bet this town has come back as well. I wonder, will the world be engulfed in darkness? If so, how shall we read? Professor Midden said went to Crescent Island some time ago, but have yet to return. Once the worlds became one, the sealed tome became whole as well. So Exdeath's true form is that of a tree, and he transformed himself into a splinter. Fascinating. Evil, yes, but all this fighting is just beating a dead horse. Even if we defeat Exdeath, it doesn't change the fact that crystals have been shattered. According to the text, foul beasts were sealed within the rift along with the forests and caves they were living in. Please stop Exdeath from gaining powers of the void. Perhaps I can help. I'm able to read the sealed tomb. Shall I read it to you? Well, that's actually kind of cool. Let's go up, just in case. So Joey, you're talking about Xenogears. Xenogears was also made by the same person, but he personally didn't like making them because he didn't have freedom when he did so. More like the ideas were forced on him by the companies. Make it this way, quote unquote, and didn't get to make him his own way. So he like had he didn't have artistic freedom to do that. When we were burning this book, a strong scent came out. Mana's Pian. Mana's Pian, the melody's mysterious power increases the magical might of those who hear it. It's written here that the void is the birthplace of light. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I feel like when I played Xenogears, there's a lot of depth to it. Definitely seems like it was a very enjoyable game. The combat was quite good. Okay, so where's my Boko? Boko's over here. Okay. Am I allowed to go to Surgate Castle? See what's going on here? Wait one moment. Let's see here. All the scholars went to the building that appeared in the south. Yeah, none of them are there anymore. Well, it's good to see everyone seems like they're the mysterious building that appeared at the south. People are saying it's a library. Tools have become one unbelievable. I'm just gonna go buy some things right now, see if there's anything decent. I'm sure you're out. I've already purchased everything here. These are all the level 5 spells. Okay. Yes, and now I have the full world of FF5, like you said. Yeah, it's nice to have like the full world and actually be able to explore it and kind of enjoy and appreciate all the the combinations of things and how they work. It's nice to have that. I'm like, yes, finally. There's one more item here I need to get. So I'm gonna try to find it. I do very much look forward to like goofing around in the full world and seeing like goofing around in the full world and just seeing like what is available. Thanks for your help back there. Cottage. Okay, got it. Got that item. There was someone there previously. I remember they were standing in that place, and so I was able to come back, get that cottage, and now I have everything from, yes, Surgate Castle. But no, I didn't really praise myself, or I didn't really say what I wanted to say well. Like, my mind is clearly not in the same place as, like, as I am playing the game. I am excited to move forward and just see how everything kind of overlaps and how things are now going to mix with, you know, Bart's world and Galeth's world in the merge world, or the quote-unquote original world before the void. It feels so weird though it feels so weird to not have Boko. I want my Boko. And Boko's like, you just kind of leave him behind. Like, he's just hanging out there. I feel bad. Poor Boko. It's like, I need you again. And Boko has wife and going on back there. Okay. What's up there on the map? Karnak. Ah, Karnak is another town. Okay. Are there going to be many monsters I'm going to fight that are all more difficult than before? An Elm Gigas. It's weird not to have, to me it seems so strange not to have a Karnak is surrounded by fire. Not anymore. It's got some castles appeared next to the Library of Ancients. Yeah, you get to think about like who they are and like they're like, for us, the library, you know, Ancients was always there, but the castle was not. Okay. Feels like the world will never be the same again. That is absolutely correct. Of course, we don't need the crystal to make great weapons and armor, but now that we can't use it, prices have gone up. See, that's the question, the thing here. See, like, yeah, all of these, none of these items are really that useful. What can I do for you? Yeah, none of these items are going to be very useful. And we already got the one item that was here. The queen isn't doing so great. I hope she gets better soon. Yeah, I should talk to her, see if anything. Oh, the queen is upstairs, but she's been wounded. Does she know her castle was destroyed? It's been a while since we've been here. The darkness. Don't come any closer. Okay. Yeah, I think what's gonna happen now is probably just go to the pyramid. So I'm going to go to the pyramid and just save outside of the pyramid. And then I think I'm gonna call it for the day. That'll be, you know, about 3.5 hours, which isn't bad. Overall, a pretty decent play session. I'm excited to see what there is in store and to try and move forward. I also, though, feel it's really weird for me to think about adventuring further without Lena. It's like, Lena, like, what happened? Is she in the void? Is she not in the void? What happened to her? I don't like it. Almost auto attack for now. But now we're going to be further ahead, which also feels kind of strange because we're all roughly the same level. Maybe she might have actually been somewhat similar level, but now we're just going to be ahead for sure. But now, let's see, are we actually going to... Yeah, we'll kill this Elm Gigas unless something happens in the forest, which it could. There could be, before we get there, we'll actually have interesting. Before we get through, somehow we could end up finding Lena. I don't know, I just feel, okay, there's something that happens in the forest. Guardian Tree. The Guardian Tree. The forest is beginning to come back to life. Grandpa. Why can't Grandpa come back to life? Lena. Papa. So many lives have been lost. We must stop X Death. People of this world need us. No, not only the people, but all life. Aye, too many sacrifices have been made already. I won't stand by while more lives are lost. Let's go. We have a world to protect. There's nothing else here? No, okay. The overlapping of the two worlds before they become one is probably gonna be like really interesting. There's no quicksands. The sand currents have stopped. I guess now that both the earth crystals have shattered, there's not enough power for it to move. The land itself has grown weaker. Yep, I think this is a good stopping point. Curious about all this other stuff. But for now, I'm going to stop. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go be responsible, take care of the dog, take care of everything I need to before dinner this evening. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you next time. Doubt it's going to be during the week, but you never know. It's possible. All right. Take it easy. Bye-bye.